Good morning, my name is Robert, and my subject is the drug addiction. What is drug addiction? Drug addiction is a chronic disease characterized by compulsive or uncontrolled drug taking and consumption despite the damaging consequences and changes it causes. In the brain, which can be long lasting. These changes in the brain can generate and harmful behaviors that are observed in people with take drugs. Drug addiction is also disease with relapse. Relapse occurs when a person returns to drug use after trying to quit. Mm, the path to drug addiction, which the voluntary act of using drugs, viewed over time a person ability to decide not to using drugs. Weekends searching for and using the drugs become compulsive. This is largely due to the effects of the long term exposure to the drugs on brain functions. Addiction affects the areas of the brain that are involved in motivation and reward railing, memory, and behavior control. Um, can drug addiction be treated? Yes, yes, but it is not simple. Since addiction is a chronic disease, a person cannot simply stop using drugs for a few days and healed. Most patients long term or repeat care to completely stop the drugs and get their life back. Get their life back. Addiction treatment can help a person stop using drugs, stay away from drugs, be productive in family, work, and society. The most frequent drugs will be is marijuana, cocaine, inhalable, alcohol, tobacco, tranquilizers, amphetamines, and ecstasies. After detoxification, the pace of cessation continues. This period aims to ensure that the patient can successfully cope with the stimul and situations that previously led to drugs. Use finally the pace of social reintegration has to take place, without which the two previous pace will be useless at this stage, not adequate family. And with family, work, and social life, therefore the effort on the part of both society and the individual must be especially intense. Drug addiction treatment is usually carried out to be multidisciplinary teams made of doctors, pharmaceutics, psychologists, social workers, and other professionals. Its the primary object is to stop consumption without the patient experience and and a true picture of withdrawal. Um, my oral exposition is finally. Um, Finally, and thank, thanks, thanks. Goodbye.